Hey guys, what's up? I'm gonna show you today how to use DXTrade overlay because of the migrations of several prop firms to DXTrade. In my example, I'm gonna use Voyage because of TFT. I'm currently on my live funded account right here, and we are currently in 3 positions, as you can see up right there. If you open it, the first thing I'm gonna suggest to you is, don't worry, you see a black screen right now. You should X out all the existing spaces to like build it on your needs. Like for example, I like to put watch list and positions first, then add like 2 to 3 charts, move this a little bit to the side, add another chart, move this even more to the side, and then close off one of these and open up another one. So like this, you would be able to have 3 charts on one frame. This is like my basic overlay, which I use most of the time. You will in the beginning then have probably normally with if it's stocks, you would have Apple online because it's the first one in the alphabet, but you can just type it in here what you want to see. And for example, if you want to open up gold, and if you want to be looking at for example S&P 500 right here, and like a basic currency pair, like what do we take, GBP JPY right here, you could open this all up, or you could also just take the similar pairs and just open up different time frames if that's better for you. But today this is basically the most easiest thing you would probably be able to figure out by yourself. But as you see, I have some open positions to show you. I'm switching on my basic overlay. As you see, this is the one I'm using. And if you want to like modify or like put limit orders, I will show you that in a minute. I will first, because like entering the market with buy and sell is quite easy, I will just show it for you with a 0.2 lot trade on gold. If you click on sell or buy, this pop-up would open up, and then you have the possibility to put the market order, limit order, stop order, or an OCO order. Here you would be able to adjust the lot size, where you also see the margin that's impacted, and you would be able to switch between buying and selling. If you click on protection orders, then you would have the possibility to fill out your stop loss and your take profit. For TFT, please keep in mind that they recently updated to this 5 pip stop loss rule. With gold, it's actually $1. So if I'm entering on 2005, for example, I would have to put my stop loss, for example, on 2006 or 2004, depending on which way of the market I'm trading. And then you would enter, obviously, you would just click send order and you would fill the order. I'm not going to do that right now because I have currently orders open for you to show you. If you want to like move your stop loss, you have the possibility to just click modify position. And if you want to have it more easy, you can go on projected loss, put this to 0, and boom, this trade is set to break even. As you can see, my fill price is 88554 and this is 88554. But also, of course, I would be able to just put in, for example, like 30 pips. Then I would see always the price. That, why is it not updating? I don't, oh, it is updating actually. I didn't saw the 8 because it's 554 and here it's 54. I was a little bit confused, but you get the price where it will be closed at, you will get your projected loss and the percentage of the balance, which is probably, for me, I'm using Sway and Voyage now for a couple of months. Voyage is basically the same as Sway because it's everywhere. It's just the DXTrade overlay, and you would be able to modify your stop loss and your take profit right here. Then you would just click on modify, and to close partial positions, it's even more easy. You just click on close position. You could, for example, just go like close 0.25 of 0.55 lots. Then we would see your P&L, you would see your bid price and your ask price and the current price. and on top here you see what date you open it, when you modified it, and what's your filling price. Then you could just go on a close position. I'm going to discard this for now. As you already see from the drawdown, we're already a little bit in profits, but we're not going to go care about that too much for now, because one thing that's quite important, if you want to enter the market more quickly, you would be able to just click on one-click trading up here in the corner next to tools and my account, and then you would get this pop-up because it will be performed immediately without confirmation. You would confirm this, and now if I would just go in here and take 0.01 lot, and I would, for example, just, why is it not buying directly? Okay, it should normally, okay, I didn't saw this pop-up. There's another pop-up that's coming. Are you sure you want to activate one-click trading? If you're going to activate it, and now we're going to click on buy. It's being filled right here, as you can see. I now will have to wait 2 minutes to close it because of their rule of holding trades. So we're just gonna forget this a little bit for now. I'm not gonna care about this too much. You also have like this trading journal, which is quite awesome, where you can see your open trades. And for example, I'm gonna make this a little bit more visible. If we were going to go, like, for example, to some close trades I had last week, we would be able to take, oops, it didn't update. I'm just going to click on last week. If we, for example, just click on the gold trade I had right here, you would always see all the positions you closed. Like, for example, I had 4 TPs and I closed it at 4 different prices. This one was basically a runner that was stopped out when I moved my stop loss in. So right here you can see the volume you were trading. You see it's opening, and these ones are closings. You would see the time it was closed. You see the trade price, so the price it was filled at. You would see your P&L, and you would see your P&L in meaning of the pips and how many it moved. I basically think it's ticks and not pips. But this one is really nice. You can also do like notes, like for example, if you want to add something, TP3 hit, then hit moved in stop loss, command and enter. Okay. Yeah, okay, maybe it's different because I have a MacBook, but we're not gonna care about this too much for now. As you can see, right now we are in the markets. You basically have, it's really easy. You just can add to your workspace all the time. You can open up, like, I don't know, a shit ton of charts if somehow, for some reason, you would need that. You also have a tab for technical analysis, which I don't really use because I'm analyzing on TradingView, excuse me guys. But you would also be able to, for example, just draw some trend lines. You would be able to basically do almost everything. You can draw ranges. Oops. Oh, I need to click it right here. Sorry, of course. And the nice thing about this one is it's basically moving to the lows or to the highs you're closest to next. So this one is actually something I really like about DXTrade. I'm really happy that they changed it, because you have so many things to do. You just can't do it like this and do trend channels. Basically, this one is really nice for like analyzing the markets. You can just basically go around, paint some Fibonacci's. You obviously would have to like do some editing for this, because we would not like background. We don't need like every crazy level of this. So for example, you could use it like this somehow. There's still a couple levels missing, but it's really nice also to paint. You can also like for example, as you see on my one, I personally like this one. I recently just added, but these ones I personally like to switch my colors. So I'm going to go on, because I did it a little bit smaller. If it's bigger, it's right next to it. But if you move it, if you move it in a little bit more, you would have to click on the three dots, click on settings, and you would be able to edit your style right here. You can also do like floating data box, then you would have your data box flowing around with you. I personally don't like that because it's confusing me a little bit, because it's always in my way. So I like it way better when it's just fixed in the corner up here. This one I haven't updated because, as you see, there's still the other colors also. Did I just deleted it? I don't know. Sometimes it's a little buggy. I bet if I will change my time frame, it will be there. Nope, of course not. Yes, but I'm pretty sure, because right now they're like probably going through like really high volume of new customers trying to figure everything out, and I'm gonna show you now.
I closed out the position here. My recording will be back in a second.
Okay, I should be back. Somehow I got kicked out of my recording. As I showed you, if you're gonna like deactivate the one-click trading, this pop-up will show again. I will just for now click don't show again, so I will just have to look up here if it's activated or not and just click activate. So right now, if I'm gonna X out the position, it will open up this one again, because you can also like discard this one. You can modify, you can close your position right here, and you can right click and modify your position right here. I'm sorry guys. So this one, for example, if we want to like, I'm gonna close now 0.01 just to show you. Now I would get a P&L of, I have a current P&L of $24, and if I'm gonna close it, like close 0.01 or close 0.02, I can do that now, and now I'm currently having open 0.99 lots. So basically it's a quite simple overlay and platform to use. It's just a little bit different in the beginning, because we are all used to MetaCrowd's like how do you call this in English? Like dominance in the markets, that everyone was using just MetaCrowds and MT4 and MT5, and now slowly we're moving on and going to C-Traders, DXTrades, and like all these different platforms, which is in the beginning probably a lot of confusement for some of them, but I just figured out to show you how I'm using it. Maybe some of you will get some help because of it. You can also switch from bars to lines or candles. I personally, why would you choose it? Like, why would you change it? But yeah, you can probably also still figure out a lot of things. If you need any further help, just don't hesitate to put your questions in the comments. I will try to answer them as good as I can. And yeah, for example, you have still some more things right here. You can also have an active alert, like here you could put an alert. For some of you that probably would be really important. If you're gonna put, like for example, an alert at 08190 and you want to not have an expiration, then you would leave this off. If you want to, you can do it like this. You can describe it like, I'm just gonna go with test 1, create it, and now I'm having active. As you can see, we're having an active alert. It's the bid price. So this one is really nice that you can see it. You can't see this on TradingView, but on TradingView it's a little bit different. To be honest with the alerts, I'm just gonna X this one out again, because I'm not using alerts on this one. I'm using TradingView for that. Yeah, as I said, if you have any further questions, don't hesitate to ask. If you need anything, just reach out to me and I will try my best to serve you guys out. In that meaning, peace out and see you next time.